welcome dear viewers. You're still watching us on ERi-TV, presenting you the domestic and international news prepared for this session, live from our headquarters in Asmara is me, Hermela Girmay, inviting you to join us on our tonight's news broadcast. Let's start with the major headlines. President Isaias meets with senior Egyptian delegation. Elections of area administrators and managing directors. Zelensky was in Washington to oversee the sealing of a proposed minerals deal. In South Africa, Malaysia and Colombia decided to block ships carrying weapons for Israel. In our detailed domestic news, President Isaias Afwerki met yesterday evening at Denden Guest House with an Egyptian delegation led by Dr. Badr Abdelati, Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Egypt. The meeting was part of the periodic forum for bilateral consultations. The extensive discussions focused on strengthening the cooperative ties between the two countries, as well as regional issues of mutual interest, including developments in the Horn of Africa and the Red Sea. Both sides addressed key topics in greater depth, including the need for an expeditious and peaceful resolution to the conflict in Sudan, ongoing efforts in nation building in Somalia, and broader challenges related to peace and security in the Horn of Africa and the Red Sea regions. In a brief statement to the Eritrean news agency, Foreign Minister Dr. Badr Abdelati noted that the periodic consultations aim to foster common positions on crucial matters concerning regional security and stability. In other news, elections for area administrators, managing directors, and village coordinators were conducted in 5 administrative areas in the Massawa subzone from 12th to 17th February. The elections saw strong participation from local residents, resulting in the election of 10 area administrators and managing directors, including 5 women as well as 22 village coordinators. In related news, similar elections were conducted in the elaborate subzone to replace outgoing area administrators, managing directors, and village coordinators who had completed their 3-year terms. Mrs. Asha Ali Noor, administrator of the elaborate subzone, emphasized that the awareness-raising activities carried out before the elections played a crucial role in ensuring a smooth and successful electoral process. She also urged the newly elected officials to serve the community with dedication and integrity. The newly elected officials in turn expressed their commitment to fulfilling their responsibilities diligently and upholding the trust placed in them by the community. Dear viewers, stay tuned for our international news right after the short break. Welcome back. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and US President Donald Trump traded blows at a White House meeting that ended in disagreement on February 28th. Zelensky was in Washington to oversee the sealing of a proposed minerals deal between Ukraine and the United States. But the leaders engaged in an angry exchange of words before the world's media and left the agreement unsigned. According to Ukraine, it's resembled that it's agreed that America can share the mineral resources of the country recently. If the agreement becomes practical, America will have the right to utilize the natural resource of Ukraine, estimated around $500 billion. Trump had said a deal could be America's way of earning back of around $350 billion it has given to Ukraine in the form of security and military aid. But the clash in the Oval Office cast the agreement's future into doubt. In our final news, leaders of South Africa, Malaysia, and Colombia have reiterated their determination to prevent Israel-bound vessels carrying weapons from using their ports amid the regime's ongoing genocide in the Gaza Strip. According to leaders of the 3 nations, they stated that they will prevent vessels carrying military supplies to Israel from using their ports, and they will prevent all arms transfers that risk enabling further violations of humanitarian law. The war of Israel and Gaza so far longs for over 50 months, during which the regime killed at least 48,365 Palestinians and 120,000 were injured, which almost were women and children. Dear viewers, we are done with the news prepared for this session, and now a quick recap of the major headlines. President Isaias meets with senior Egyptian delegation. Elections of area administrators and managing directors. Zelensky was in Washington to oversee the sealing of a proposed minerals deal. And South Africa, Malaysia and Colombia decided to block ships carrying weapons for Israel. Ladies and gentlemen, that was all for tonight. Thank you for joining us and have a blessed one.